McKenna Greenwald probably didn't expect to go viral when she went to Hollywood and cleaned the Hollywood star for Donald Trump, but that's exactly what happened. Her tweet did go viral. She included some images that we're gonna throw up right now. That tweet read, "Stop to clean at real Donald Trump Hollywood star, nothing but respect for my president, hashtag raised right." And she got pretty ripped apart on Twitter and also on the news, just wherever you consume news or share your opinions. A lot of people had some stuff to say. A lot of people were sort of harmlessly mocking her, I would say.
Yeah, she was memeified.
Well, she was memeified. I don't want to say harmlessly and mocking they don't really go well together, but a lot of people were, including one, "Stop to clean his sign, nothing but respect for my president" with Donald Duck. My favorite was just using that exact same wording that she had, but for Meryl Streep. Then there was one with Godzilla, Michael Jackson, all of this stuff. So we're gonna talk about it because this is news, and it's a conversation. Was she wrong for cleaning his star? Are people that posted stickers on his star after following the Resist March in LA, were those people wrong? Who's wrong here? Is there a right way to do this? Is there a wrong way to do this? Amir, what do you think?
No, it's definitely not wrong. And like, my point of contention really has nothing to do with her personally, but like, it's her behavior is symptom of like a larger thing that's going on in this country, which seems to me at least is defending a person versus defending a country and its ideals.
Okay.
And I feel like that's what I'm getting at, like in this instance. What do you think?
Oh man, I took a deep dive on this girl's Twitter, and I have to say that I feel really conflicted about this story because I don't think she's a bad person. But what this really spoke to for me was that in this country right now, so many people live in bubbles, myself included. I live in West Hollywood. I am a gay person. I am very happy within my circle. It is where I'm comfortable. She is from Wyoming. She is also living in a bubble that for her is the absolute truth, and that is where she feels comfortable. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I was going through her Twitter, I was struck by how many commonalities that we might not expect within each other. She loves tweeting memes from The Office and Parks and Rec. She's a Christian, I'm a Christian. She's an athlete, she plays sports. Like there's so much that unites us, and it's little things like sort of the self-congratulatory post where it's like hashtag raised right, she was raised right. Therefore, if I didn't vote for Trump, am I raised wrong? I think it's important that we don't forget, especially around the 4th of July, that this country was not started on respect.
No.
It was started on the backs of an American revolution against a government that they felt was oppressive. It's okay to voice your dissent. I don't think that it's wrong to put stickers, when Mike Pence is the vice president as a gay person, that is troubling, and it makes me really fearful for the community at large. Putting a sticker is not, I mean, that is political benevolent dissent at its finest. I mean, that is really harmless. And cleaning the star is also, and that's her way of showing respect. I think that's okay, but I don't think that it's either or.
Yeah, I think one big thing that's been lost in our generation now is really how we approach politics in general. And we approach it more like it's a sports team, as opposed like this is something that we need to take care of and treasure and keep it polished, or we're gonna fucking lose it and it's gonna be taken over by like the wrong people. And that's kind of what's happening here. Like, these are the facts. Like, there are many legitimate concerns and issues with our current president. And it's just terrible when one side is willing to just ignore any sort of criticism, not even like they're unwilling to look back and look at this guy and be like, yeah, you're right, these are wrong things. And they're doing that just so they can save face, so they can like have this argument with the other side and they can come out on top against them.
And also, again, from doing this deep dive on her Twitter, if she's okay to call out the Secretary of State Hillary Clinton when she was Secretary of State and President Obama, that your right to criticize is so American. And people who are criticizing the current president, now, people are gonna be disrespectful on both sides, but criticism and voicing your opinions, that's as American as it gets. It reminds me of that Jon Stewart monologue from years ago, where he basically was sort of calling out Fox News saying that a lot of Fox News pundits were sort of felt like they were more American than others. But this America is a whole melting pot, and it was founded by immigrants. And you don't own America. It was confusing because I see all these like commonalities that I have with this girl. I was thinking I might be friends with this girl if we were in college at the same time. I have many friends that I politically disagree with, but when you go so far as to be like, I'm right, you're wrong, I think that it really isolates the conversation. So for me, it was a call, maybe I need to start breaking down my bubbles, or at least acknowledging that I live in one. And I would hope that she would be able to acknowledge that she lives in one as well, and that we need to broaden our horizons and reach out and realize that there's so many people living in this country. And take it from a Persian and a lesbian.
Everyone needs to honestly like have some more self-reflection on like what they're doing and like what their behavior is. Like I think we're all kind of tired of the factionalism, and we're really just playing into the hands of the people that are in power. And at the end of the day, that's what they are and that's what they want. They don't really care about whatever ideals they purport to lift up. They want us to remain divided like this because it's easier to control all of us. That sounds a little like conspiracy theory like, but this is how it's always been for the longest time.
I agree with you to the extent of we got to stop the divisive language, because then we all lose. United we stand, divided we lose. This was a very patriotic video. Guys, what did you think of this story? Did you see it trending on Twitter? What do you think about the whole thing? Actually, I think this will be a really interesting conversation in the comment section below. So have at it. I will be joining you guys down there, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you next time on Pop Trigger.